Hey guys, it's Saturday, September 29th, National Coffee Day. Actually, the people next door had their TV on from 10:30 at night until 4:30 this morning. So my sleep was interrupted a lot. So I got a little bit more sleep, but I really want to get out of here because I know it's at least like half an hour drive to get to the airport. And then I gotta figure out how to get my bag checked in and all that stuff. So it's 7 a.m. now, and as far as using up products this week, obviously yesterday I threw away the rest of the foundation because I don't like, just because I've watched so many airline travel videos on YouTube, I don't really like to travel wearing makeup. I'd rather put moisturizer on, and I do have a mini moisturizer I can use on the plane. But this is the bigger version of what I was using on the plane here. This is the Ole Henriksen moisturizer, and I had so much of it that I actually just used it as a moisturizer everywhere. And but I'm gonna go ahead and throw the rest of this out because, as you can see, it would definitely take up some space in my bag. This soap is going because, especially since when I was at the Wyndham Garden Hotel, it was like constantly falling off the stand that they have there, as was this, the beach shower gel from Bath & Body Works, which as you can see I've mostly used up. So these three things are going. I do still have a lot of this Philosophy moisturizer, so I'm going to bring it home with me. And I do have some shampoo and conditioner. And unfortunately, this is the sad thing. I'm going to use it anyway a little bit more while I'm here, but I wouldn't obviously feel comfortable packing this into my suitcase with my old clothes and my new clothes, because, it could easily get broken and get everywhere. So I'm going to leave this here just as a safety precaution. And the other thing that I am still working on using up, I'll probably use it again before I leave here, is this Body Shop Strawberry Body Butter. So I'm planning on using this up so I don't have to worry about taking this plastic thing home with me. So it's 8 o'clock on the dot. I just put my binder with my headshots, my journal and my acting class notebook, and my magnifying glass and sunscreen and pill case and cane in here, and it's clear to me that this is definitely not going to fit any clothes. So I think what I'm going to do is put this along, like cover up the dirty clothes and then put the clean clothes on top of it. Right, exactly what I'm going to do about these 3 Bath & Body Works items. Well, 4 I guess if you count the pumpkin cinnamon body lotion. All this is gonna work, but I went ahead and instead of putting them in these bags, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, instead of just putting them in the bags, I went ahead and put them inside my favorite jacket, which, it's not completely covered, but you get the idea. And I went and tried to tie the sleeves, so hopefully it'll keep them from breaking apart. See how that does. I went ahead and put them in the jacket, in the Marshalls TJ Maxx bags, and up here, even though this thing doesn't completely close anymore. I completely forgot about this big giant mug I bought my friend. So that's going in the carry-on bag, and my tote bag is gonna go in the suitcase. Somehow it's gonna fit in there. And let's see. What else? I forgot they also sent me home with this little fox thing. It's got something to do with tea. I don't know exactly what. But anyway, it was a free gift. It's really cute, but it's glass and it's small, and I don't want it to get crushed with all this other stuff in here. So I'm actually considering leaving it here. Alright, I just barely got this, just barely got that zipped up. Hey guys, I'm actually filming this outro the morning after I got home. I wasn't going to, and then I was thinking about something else. So I was flying Delta yesterday out of JFK, and my flight was flying out of the smaller terminal, Terminal 2, which really doesn't have that much in it, as far as like shops and restaurants and things like that. So one of the employees there told me that I could go to Terminal 4, which is the larger of the two terminals, and you know, that way I'd be able to, you know, have all sorts of options of food and restaurants, you know, like sit-down restaurants and shopping and things like that. So I went and caught the shuttle over there to Terminal 4, no big deal. Got some steak and shake, and I also went to Dylan's Candy Bar. They didn't have any Mean Girls stuff, but they did have, you know, just like the regular, like, a lot of like the regular candies and the lollipops with the Dylan's Candy Bar logo and, you know, things like that. But on the way back, I walked outside to catch the shuttle, and one of the ladies there had already told me I was, you know, where to walk out the correct door. So I walked out, and I started to, you know, I stepped off to the side. You know, I had one foot off of the ramp, one foot on the ramp, because I was trying to step off to the side, and I wanted to ask one of the guys that worked there if, you know, if this was the correct shuttle before I got on. Obviously, I didn't want to get on the wrong one, and because, you know, I'm not familiar enough with the airport to know how many different types of shuttles, you know, pull up to the curb and pick people up. So I had one foot off the ramp, one foot on the ramp, and these two guys, you know, who worked there, one of them was like, "Oh, ma'am, you're going the wrong way. You know, go this way." So, like, they grab me and they, like, rush me onto the ramp, onto the shuttle, and I'm looking back at them and I'm like, you know, I was just waiting, you know, to ask one of y'all, you know, to make sure that I was getting on the right shuttle. And they're like, "Yeah, you're getting on the right shuttle." I'm like, "Oh, okay," you know. So, you know, of course, I'm still not really believing them, because, I mean, in neither one of them, you know, I hadn't shown either one of them a ticket to show them where I was going. So I was just kind of hoping that I was going, you know, that they were kind of leading me on to the right one. So anyway, so I get on. There's not many seats on this shuttle. There was maybe one little section where people could step up and, you know, go sit, you know, a little further up. And I was like, "No, I don't want to do that." And then there was a guy in one of the seats, and you know, he, you know, kind of a you know, bigger built than I am. So, you know, I didn't want to, you know, even though he had a little room right by him, I didn't want to have to squeeze in right there and feel, you know, cramped. So I found a pole to stand by, and I put my bags down, and, you know, I grabbed onto the pole because I figure, you know, it's just a short ride, you know. It's kind of like riding the subway, you know. Sometimes you just, you know, you can't get a seat, so you have to hang on to one of the poles. So then the guys looked at me, and one of them was like, "Oh, ma'am, there's a seat over here." And so, you know, I don't remember if it was both of them or just one of them, but anyway, at least one of the guys, like, grabs my arm and, like, leads me across to where that guy was sitting. And I'm like, "Oh, jeez." You know, because, like, you know, I had to have, like, both of my bags, like, my carry-on bag and my purse, like, sitting on top, because, like, I didn't want them to be, like, you know, on the floor, like, you know, rolling around or anything. So I was hanging on to both of my bags, and then as soon as, like, they helped me sit, which they didn't have to do, one of them goes over to the other one, and he was like, "What's she gonna do when she gets over there? How's she gonna find her gate?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." You know, I mean, ask the, you know, if you're dealing with somebody that's, like, low vision or blind, you know, just, like, ask them if they need help. You know, and obviously don't talk about them as if they don't understand what you're, you know, saying. So yeah, so this is the end of the vlog series, even though I know, you know, the majority of it is, like, me talking, you know, in my hotel room. But, anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, and, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like and comment if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later.